So we're going to go over doing email readings from the Deja Vu email account that is shared with all the readers. And once you log in, I find it's a good idea sometimes to click down here. You can do this, click more or less and scroll down and just click on all mail. Sometimes emails can get lost in here, I've noticed. Right here, though, is the email reading, and if it says completed readings, that means it's been completed. It's in a folder, don't need to worry about it. Otherwise, you want to go ahead and click on it, and I don't know if you noticed, I'll go back, it has a 2 right here, which is a little interesting. That means there's 2 messages, which is really rare. But in this instance, what happened was, you see there's one here, and then there's one below. So if you keep scrolling, you'll notice there's 2 emails in here, and she actually paid for 2, and she has 2 questions. So like I said, it's really rare, but if you see that too, you want to scroll through it and take a look at why is there 2 messages in here, because normally there's not going to be. So right here is $10 she paid, it's approved. If it says declined, that means the payment did not go through. Don't do the email. And there's actually a folder in here under labels, is what they call them, that does say declined readings, declined transactions. So just stick it in there and don't worry about it. So there's a lot of information here that you don't need to worry about at all. Sometimes notes are made here through CDM. Don't worry about it. You just come down to the comment section, and this is where her question or his question will be. That's what you're going to do a reading on. And you don't want to hit reply back. If you hit reply back, it's going to go to Infusionsoft, and it even says no reply. So don't reply back to these emails. It goes to a software system and will never reach that person. You want to actually click on their email in that form. Brings up a whole new email, and then just put Deja Vu email reading, something along those lines. And right here you can compose your email. And you want to start off saying, hello, this is your name. This is Jane. I'm going to be doing your email reading. And when you start to look at what you see in their answer and start to communicate it, be mindful, this may be the first time they've ever encountered us. They may have never heard of BPI, never got our style of readings. They may be thinking we are fortune tellers. I mean, you don't know where their mindset is. I mean, you can use your intuition and kind of get a sense for it, but you really want to talk to them as if this is totally new to them. So if you say things like, oh, I see blue leaving your grounding cord, and I see green leaving your second chakra, and that looks good, and if you just start talking about things like that without an explanation as to how that's affecting them or what that means, you're going to lose that person. They're really not going to be that interested on ever even calling us, and we'll probably be glad they only paid $10. As a spirit, yeah, they're going to get all that communication, but we really want to communicate to them in ways that we are relatable and can really explain ourselves as to what we're looking at and how it relates to them. So you want to do the same thing in your next steps. You say your next step is to go to a spa. Yeah, okay, great, but telling them why might be a little more interesting to them. I see if you, as a next step, take yourself to a spa, it looks like it'll change the vibration of how you receive things and will set a new tone for your relationship space because the energy will be different. Whatever. Just say it in a way that they can understand it. You don't want to go into their life story on these emails, yet you don't want to throw out one sentence and be on your merry way. So really just be aware of how you are communicating and make sure you're relatable. And after you finish these, you want to also put them in the folder. So, well, they call them labels on Gmail. And even if your name's not on here, just put it under completed readings, put it under something, just get it out of there so it doesn't confuse the next person that opens up the account. And that's it. That's how you do email readings. Very simple. All right, thanks.